Hello YouTube, it's Jim Chapman, an American Airgun hunter, and this video I'm doing something a little different. I've been thinking about getting an electric bike for some time now, and I really came down with a couple of main reasons. One is I wanted to be able to cover more ground more quickly. You know, a lot of the places I hunt are spread out over large areas, and I need to get to pockets where the game's located. So for instance, up in Wisconsin where I go, there's just acres and acres of pine forest, but the squirrels and the snowshoe hare are kind of restricted to areas that have old growth forests. So I'm looking for aspen stands of mast hardwoods, and I need to jump around over large areas in a day. So that's one reason. Second reason is so I can carry more gear. You know, when I go out, I usually have everything on my back I'm going to need for a day. But if I'm going out on a hunt with multiple conditions where I might need more gear, where I want to bring a blind with me, for instance, and try a different type of hunting, going after different game, it's a way to haul that gear with me in a way that really works out well. What I've been finding is I take my pack with all my stuff, I leave it on the bike, and when I go out hunting and stalking, I just take my rifle, maybe a little side bag with some water or something, some pellets, but I don't have to carry so much with me. So those are the big drivers for me. The last one I haven't had to do so far because I've been using this on small game hunts, but I'm going to be taking it out for some hog hunts and big game in Texas, and then I'm going to use a trailer on this to haul my game out as well, or at least that's what my plan is if the trailer gets here in time. So that's the third aspect, is to haul game out. So those are my reasons for wanting to get an e-bike. Now, in terms of making a decision which e-bike, I went with the Derwin Pioneer. I really like this bike for some of the key features. It's a fat tire, big chunky tires on this thing, really stable, can handle almost any condition that I've thrown at it. It's got a 750 watt motor. I think that'll be enough. I may upgrade to 1,000 if it's not when I start towing stuff around, but I think 750 so far has been fine. I've gotten up some really steep hills and some really rough terrain, so it's done the job for me. 7-speed bike. It's got 5 levels of pedal assist, and there's also a throttle, so I can just override everything and go with throttle. I find that when I'm charging up hills, going in the power setting with pedal assist, I can climb just about anything. I used to do a lot of mountain biking, so this is kind of a natural transition. So I really like the Derwin Pioneer, and it's a reasonably priced bike as well. So all those things together. So what I've done with this one since I got it is I put it on a rear basket, put it on a front basket. I haul my pack in here. I've got a rifle rack. That's fine if I'm on a regular road, but when I start getting on bumpy trails, I just don't like having the gun back there. I'll sling it over my shoulders. I've got a couple different slinging systems to use. Front basket, I keep a bag up here with some of my regular stuff like binoculars, rangefinder, tools to fix the bike, fix a flat if I need to, and so I'm set between these two. I've got a mount for my GoPro up front, and outside of that, I'm pretty well set. I want to do a mount for my GPS, especially when I get out in some of the bigger properties, but I haven't needed it so far. So that's the reason. This is the bike. And now what I'm going to do is I've got some hunts that I've already done, so we're going to go back and look at those, and I can kind of talk about the bike and how I used it then, and show you at least a little clip of using it on a hunt. So come along, take a look. By the way, if you like this video, you find this topic interesting, give it a thumbs up, a share, and give me some love in the comments, because I want to know if you want to see more of this or if I should play it down. It's really up to what you guys want to see, but I'm planning on using this a lot, whether I talk about it or not. Bike's doing exactly what I hoped for. It's let me cover a lot of miles out through these woods. The woods are all interspersed with logging areas that have been cut down and replanted with pine. But it's these birch, aspen, natural growths that hold squirrels and cottontails. So I'm going to get back out there and keep trying. I am really glad that I gave this a try, hunting off this e-bike. I'm using it to get all over these properties, and I really can't wait to get out to Texas where there's some really big properties. But this lets me cover a lot of ground, lets me really be in touch with things. I can look around, and what I'm going to use it for is, what I have been using it for is spot and stalk. So I like go to these different areas that look like they could hold game, and I set up and I glass, then I go off on foot, leave the bike and go off and hike around and do my thing. And then when I'm ready, I just pack my rifle, my pack, and actually I don't even have to carry my pack with me in these kind of hikes because I'm not that far away from stuff, so I can bring some extra gear with me. But leave it here, go out and hunt, and come back, and man, I'm having so much fun with it. So I'm going to get back out there and keep going, but something to try. I've really worked on setting this bike up in a way I think will work for me. I've mounted a rear basket, a front basket, put cargo nets over it to keep my gear in place. Mounted a GoPro up on the handlebars. I've got rifle racks in the back. I may also sling my rifle. I've got a few Eversol packs that have built-in scabbards, so I may take some rifles on my back. I haven't decided yet, but I have this, at least when I'm going over long distances, I can throw the rifle back here. I'm still looking for the perfect setup. Also, I have a trailer on order. I'm going to use that for some of the longer stuff, big game. But so far, it's been really cool. I had a lot of fun.